Yo, welcome back. It's the Breakfast Show on R2 TV still. And we've got two very wonderful people in the house. You saw him earlier, the Mofo crooner. I hope I pronounce it well because see, Yoruba is very, very cool. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Mofo. There are different things. So, how's it pronounced?
Mofo.
Mofo.
For as in break.
Break.
Yes.
Mofo.
I sure we need to tell me something else.
Right.
Anyways, it's Ojayy Wright making his second appearance on the Breakfast Show. It's great to have you on the show.
Thank you so much.
And we've got the delectable singer, Tiwa Banks in that. You're so calm.
Good morning.
And you're so calm. My parents say you're too humble.
Oh, yes, calm.
All right, it's
So
great
good
to have
be
you.
here.
It's great to have you. Great to have you. Great to have you.
Thank
So let's start with you, Ojayy. Now that song just dropped. You featured Small Doctor and CDQ.
Yes.
Why when you were writing the song, when the song was being conceived, was that what you had in mind? Or did those guys you write with them in mind?
With them in mind, no. But because the original dropped about two months ago.
Okay.
And we just felt, it's a street anthem. And for us to emphasize it in the streets, we needed to put like two heavyweights, street heavyweights on the song. So the names came to mind. We thought of Olamide, a lot of artists, but I mean, I'm cool with CDQ and Small Doctor, and they're heavyweights in the street already, so why not? Why not?
Okay, still on the video, you featured Moyo Lawal.
Right.
And then people have been saying that you guys are dating. Was the video to confirm that you guys really have something?
You want me to confirm?
Yes, I want you to confirm to us. We want to know.
No.
No?
Moyo, you're watching, no.
Why Moyo, you're watching? No.
No, so that...
What if she wasn't watching? Would you have said yes?
Either way, I'll give the same answer.
Okay, let's talk about dating Tiwa Banks.
Date, of course.
She's point out plain. She's not in the market. If you go there to price, she's not there. Okay, now you've done gospel music. You've done secular music as it is and all of that. Let's talk about what happened. What made you switch when you started gospel, then secular, then gospel again?
Actually, I actually started from church.
Yeah, definitely as a group.
As a group, and like a month back, I think I've been having this way. It was actually a promise between me and God. Like, if you do this for me, I'm gonna use my talent for you. But while I was growing up, the girl was listening to Destiny's Child, wanna be like the Tony Braxton, Beyonce, and all that, and I'm like, okay, God, chill. I'm like...
I just saw this start in church. That's very sure.
I told you.
Okay,
Yes.
where did you start?
Church.
Which church?
Redeem.
What are you singing? Like gospel
Wait.
song?
Call the full name of the church. The full name of the church.
Victory Chapel, Magodo.
Really?
Yes.
You started
Are you
singing
sure?
at 7?
Okay,
Let's confirm
no,
that
I
it's a
started
Victory
writing at
Chapel
7.
Oh, see,
I started writing at 7.
at 7. So
But
what time did you start singing?
I started singing at the age of, of course, if you're writing, you have to sing. But professionally,
Yes.
I think the first time I stepped in the studio was 2009.
How about you? When did you start doing professional music? You were with the group. Were you guys doing professional music as the group?
Yes, as a group,
As a group?
professionally.
Okay, you guys were going to studio to record
Yes,
and
we
all
were
of that.
going to the studio, and as let's say as at 1998, we were already on set, going for interviews on TVs and all that.
98.
It's been a long
Yes.
time. Come on. Right.
Yes.
She ain't new to the game.
The first time I actually met his mom was around 2000 on stage with Obesere. And she was with me.
So you're like my mom, you know.
Come with your dress. That's what was happening at that time.
Okay,
You make
so
me feel so young.
Tiwa,
Yeah.
you had an experience.
Okay.
We all know the experience. Would you like to talk about the experience and how it has changed your life? And
Actually, it's something I really don't like remembering, but at the same time, I give glory to God that I'm alive today. You know, sometimes when you are aiming to step up, when you want to go higher, there are people who just want to bring you down because of one thing or the other, envy. But I believe in myself, and I'm thankful to God. I'm a stronger woman now, no matter what.
Cool, I like that. Let's what you spoke about.
Right.
Let's talk about how you deal with antagonists, because definitely everybody does have them. How have you been able to deal with antagonism?
Well, it's not always been easy, first of all.
Definitely.
I think I've had to cultivate the habit of ignoring, not people, but the antagonist.
Yeah.
And I think today, I have a thicker skin. I've gotten some advices from the professionals, the people at the top, so I'm learning, and I just don't like to deal with the hate, really. I ignore it.
You know, and then I love you, the way your mom does things.
Yeah.
Once you just post one picture now, they will talk. The most recent one is the nose ring.
Right.
But you know, is it pierced?
Yes.
Are you sure? So if I drag it in now,
It will pain me.
okay. I'll tell my mom, I'll say, that will be your point. If you do anyhow,
She tries it sometimes, actually. Funny enough, she does, but I have to run away. Because it's your mother, you can't beat her, you can't
can't
fight
do
back.
nothing,
So just remove your nose.
Okay, but
Get out the way.
let's talk about the most recent controversy. That's okay. It came with the nose ring and all of that.
Right.
When Momsi put out a picture, of course, she was hailing her loving son and all of that. And people went up. What went through your mind? Like, people went up and everybody went up about the ring. It's only one ring now. I know your plans. You also put eye ring or something.
Oh, man.
There are many comments. Only just the nose and they're doing like this. So when you put the eye, what will happen? But really, what did you feel after all the comments and all of that?
I think personally, it's not the first time I've been hearing about it. I've seen comments online on Linda. I think way back since 2014, I've been hearing comments about me being gay and whatnot. But I mean, that particular post, I think it was the blogger that pricked the nerve, because it's one thing for the fans to comment and say different stuff, but the way the blogger put it up, and personally, I was getting those messages from different friends, like, what is going on, why are you being talked about? And he just didn't put it right for me. So I had to clear the air regarding disrespect, because I felt he was disrespecting my family.
How was it? How did he put it and how did you clear it?
He was saying, okay, I think he said something like, oh, the fans, first he commented about the fans, and then he now talked about home training. That was what got me. The blogger talked about home training, that my mom did not give me home training because I have a nose piercing. And I thought that was absurd. You know what I mean? Like, what does home training have to do with having a nose piercing?
Okay, so and then that was how you cleared the air.
Yeah, that's how I cleared the air. I went on Instagram and commented, and since then, I mean, I feel bad that I did that, but I don't want to talk about it anymore because a lot of people hit me up. Because Nigerians are crazy, man. It's like you can't.
Well, crazy.
Sorry, I'm Nigerian too. But we are crazy people.
You know, that door you're passing, see those three guys here.
Those big guys, they're Nigerian, so.
He scored the 8-1 now, the one.
Yes.
Right. I apologize, guys. We're family.
Like him.
I see his chest there. We all make you 91 that. But let's talk about raising kids. I don't know that. He has a new nose pierce, and then you have a kid. A kid comes up and says,
No, not yet.
I'm giving an example. Let's say you have a kid, and then the kid comes up and says, "Mommy, I want to pierce my ear." Would you think that there's anything wrong with what you did training up the kid? Do you think it's a problem?
Actually, I wouldn't really think it's a problem. You know, when kids are growing up, I won't say kids, when your children are growing up, they have the right to live their life. You have, it is your duty to say, okay, child, I don't want you to do this. And the child can say no. He has his life. He has a right to live his life the way he chooses to. It doesn't mean you've not done your part. Your own, what you should do about that is pray for the child. God lead him right.
Both of them are on the same
Like
page
a
on this
good
one.
leader right now. So okay. If you had like an opportunity to lead, to be a leader of any section or any sector in the music industry, what would you change?
I think if I am opportune to lead any sector in music, what I would like to change is the piracy aspect. I
that's
don't
the
really
strong- they
work
all know
on
you
that.
don't want to
It is
talk
killing us. We are really working and not seeing anything.
Anything,
so,
right?
Yeah, we're working. And, you know, artists are hungry on the streets. You see talent, it is not done abroad that
Ojayy, I need
way.
you to talk.
know,
This was a discussion
I
now.
want that to clear
Let's
the air
discuss
first,
on this thing.
It's not
let's
done
hear
that
Ojayy
way
will brought
abroad.
this
You
home.
know, you see artists here working so tata. I have this very good artist of mine who is so popular, and he got somewhere someday, and a fan saw him, and he was like, "Is this you? Is this you? I've always admired. Look how you're dressed." And the fan started deleting all the music from his phone. It's that bad. We have to be encouraged. Piracy, there's a way we have to curb it.
Wow.
You know?
No, but I mean, personally, I think regarding piracy, definitely a lot of things have to be done about it. Because like she said, it's one thing to always be in the studio all night, every day or almost every day, put in work, drop your songs, spend money on promotion and not get anything for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's really annoying. For the remix dropped yesterday, because we had to have a plan. So I went to she's the record label owner, CEO. She's the one dropping the money to promote and whatnot.
Sure.
What's good though? We need to do this, we need to do this, we need to do this. And she started complaining like, yo, this is the third song. We've dropped that many songs. We don't make money from this, blah, blah. And I was thinking about it, I'm like, if you look at it really, it's not our fault, it's the system, it's the structure. A lot of things need to be put in place. I mean, thank God for our lives, we're eating, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, more needs to be done. More has to be done for us to be able to want to stay in Nigeria. Look at it, the big artists are going out. They're going outside of Nigeria, and they should be coming back.
Actually, what the guy said is like,
It is true.
You know what I mean? Why can't Wizkid or David stay in Nigeria and let those people come outside of Nigeria here?
To Nigeria.
You know, okay, hasn't digitalizing music, hasn't it helped?
In any way.
You know, like, people now selling music on the various streaming sites, music streaming sites. Has it helped?
Definitely, definitely. I mean, it's a step forward, but it's not totally eradicated the issues that we have. But it's definitely a step moving forward, I think.
Cool. Oh, nice. Cool. Okay, I want to ask about your mother. How was your mother? You know, your mother is a famous. Okay, so for people who don't know, is Ojayy Wright's son. Yes, and Ojayy Wright is a famous Nollywood actress and producer. Yeah. How has it influenced your music as an artist?
If anything, it's made me work a whole lot harder because I know I have somebody to look up to. And the type of mom I have, apart from being in the entertainment industry, she's a very strict and focused human being. So even me, before I could drop any song, I had to be in the studio several times before we could agree on, what song to drop. So she's really pushed me, and I'm glad I'm under her, and to be learning from her, it's an honor.
How was it, your meeting with her? You spoke about the first time you met her, his mom. How was the meeting?
Very, very nice. Very nice.
You think she said it wasn't nice? It wasn't nice.
Very nice, After I was to perform, and I think I was pressed, and I wanted to rush to the restroom, and I saw her, and I'm like, wow, Ojayy Wright, and she was like, oh shit.
In the restroom?
Fine. Yeah.
Did you guys take a selfie? Okay, no, that time, let's say for
no restroom selfie.
Restroom studio now. When we are seeing restroom, I'm in studio.
Camera
yeah, ladies, we take pictures everywhere.
No camera phones, nothing.
I'm sure there were camera phones, so you'd have loved to take a selfie.
I got me a selfie.
Okay, let's talk about your recent works. I know you dropped Mofo. Let's talk about her. What do you have for your teaming fans out there?
I dropped a song on my birthday. I think my birthday was some weeks back, August 8th, and I dropped a song titled Altar Call. Altar Call is a wedding song.
The wedding song?
Yeah.
When I hear Altar Call, I'm thinking of...
You'll be like, okay.
Oh, you know how it is now. But is that what you're performing, right, for us?
Yes, that's
cool.
what I'll be
How do we hit you guys
today.
up on social media? Ojayy Wright, Tiwa Banks, Ojayy.
Well, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Ojayy Wright, and it's spelled as OJAYYWRIGHT. Again, it's Ojayy Wright at Ojayy Wright, OJAYYWRIGHT. Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud, everywhere.
This is use SoundCloud.
Yes, so you have to do your music on something.
SoundCloud.
You still do? Oh, nice one. Okay.
All right, you can follow me on Instagram, Tiwa Banks, Facebook, Tiwa Banks, and Twitter, Tiwa Sexy Banks.
Hey, sexy inside. In the church.
We're taking that out as soon.
You're taking that out? Why? Can't you be sexy in church?
No, we're not taking sexy to church.
Why? I don't think God is against that.
It is not.
Like looking hard.
Oh yeah, let us. She's going to drop some sexy here. Still the breakfast show. When we're done, entertainment is coming up, but then that will be after Tiwa Banks takes us out. Sexy performance. Okay, let's have it here.
All right.
Thank you. Okay.
Dr. Gentle. David Jones Production.